Hey guys, and welcome back to the Pokemon Fab 5. I am your host, Moonlight Swami, and today I'm bringing you guys another episode in the APA season. This is week number 9, as we will be taking on my friend and fellow excellent, well, I'd say he's an excellent battler, in Kelly, aka UnderTheRadar, coach of the Maryland Torterrapins. He has a devastatingly scary team of Mew, Infernape, Donphan, Mega Altaria, Empoleon, Alolan Raichu, Tauros, Scolipede, Zoroark, Licky, and Gourgeist. The ones that stick out the most to me are obviously Mew, Infernape, who I'm always terrified of. Both those are his Z-move users. Mega Altaria, which I don't think is going to be here this week, but if it is, it could be a bit troublesome. The Alolan Raichu I'm terrified of because of its Surge Surfer ability with our Tapu Koko. And lastly, we have the Scolipede, which I think can just be a problem. Also, Zoroark is just a tricky mon that can catch people off guard. Just as a side note, I don't have my face cam up today because I have people coming back and forth doing stuff, so if I need to do something, I can just mute my mic instead of having to cut out the whole clip, and it's easier that way. So enjoy the dancing Spinda, and now let's go over our team. Taking a look at our squad this week, we start things off with our Tapu Koko. Koko is an expert belt set with U-Turn, Wild Charge, Reflect, and Brave Bird, 140 HP, 252 attack, and 116 speed, which puts us at 181, which will outspeed everything on his team naturally. Obviously, Scolipede gets faster with its speed boost, and Alolan Raichu will outspeed us in electric terrain, which we'll naturally have. So, those are two things that we need to be a little bit worried about, but outside of that, we couldn't outspeed Mega Altaria at +1 if it is max speed, because it's too fast. So the Reflect is an interesting choice this week. I'm more afraid of his physical type attackers and his Size Shock capabilities than special attacks. In terms of special attackers, it's really Empoleon and its coverage moves on Mew, but I think that we're going to see Size Shock both on the Alolan Raichu and the Mew, and I think those two moves are more devastating to our team than Thunderbolt, even in electric terrain, Scald, Ice Beam. I will say, though, that if the Infernape is mixed, that could give us a little bit of an issue, but we have some preparations. Either way, the Expert Belt means that we will one-shot Alolan Raichu with U-Turn. Brave Bird will do a lot to the Gourgeist, it'll do a lot to Infernape, it'll do a lot to Scolipede. I think it kills all three, depending on the Gourgeist spread. But that's pretty good, and the U-Turn will do a good amount to the Mew. Obviously, Wild Charge is just devastating, hits other things pretty hard. And like I said, the Reflect is important. So next up, we have our Kartana. So how do you counteract a team that can get faster? Well, you get faster yourself. This is our Kartana set with Leaf Blade, Sacred Sword, Psycho Cut, and Swords Dance. And we have the Speed Boost, Beast Boost that we're rocking today. 176 HP, 80 Special Defense, 252 plus Nature Speed. Only 21, actually we have 19 IVs in attack this week, because I wanted to make sure that even at level 100 we would not have a higher attack than special attack, or than speed. But the thing that's most important is we're rocking the Choppleberry. The reason for that is I have a feeling that he's going to bring Vacuum Wave on his Infernape. Furthermore, he likes to Flame Charge. So if he wants to go that route against us, then we could have the capability of being faster than him. Not likely, but you know, it would be a weird situation, but I've seen him run Flame Charge in the past with that thing, and it's terrifying. Next up, we have Cloyster, aka our Slowbro. Slowbro is really interesting because this is our Trick Room setter. We don't have a lot of Slowmons this week, but we actually do, and it's going to be interesting to see how that works. I'll tell you about that in a minute. It is Scald, Shadow Ball, Calm Mind, and Trick Room. Shadow Ball is really useful for the Alolan Raichu. 252 HP, 124 special attack, 132 special defense. And our item is the Wackenberry. For those of you who don't know what the Wackenberry is a really useful item that basically, let me see the calculation for the Raichu. Wackenberry is really useful because it neutralizes thunder, electric type attacks. So if he is the normal Alolan Raichu, let's say he's Life Orb, Thunderbolt will do 37 to 45% against us. The second one could kill us, and especially in electric terrain. But if we get the Trick Room up on the first turn, we can actually kill it in 2 hits before it has a chance to kill us, which is one of the things that I like about this set specifically. And I think Scald is useful as well. Shadow Ball also hits Mew. The Calm Mind is great, and I just like the set. I think it's a good one. Also hits Gourgeist, which normally we wouldn't be able to. But with the HP, we have naturally good bulk on defense. Our special defense is much higher now, so I'm pretty happy with that. And obviously Trick Room is good for late game. Next up, we have Snoopy, which is our trusty Hawlucha. Our best mid-season pickup by far, has great synergy with Tapu Koko. It is 252 attack, 212 speed boosting nature, hitting 181 to outspeed everything, 44 HP. So basically, the point is that after the Unburden with the Electric Seed, this will outspeed Scolipede at +2, and it will also outspeed Alolan Raichu at +2. And Acrobatics will do a ton to Scolipede, X-Scissor will do a ton to the Alolan Raichu. If I did my calculations correctly, yes. X-Scissor has a 56% chance to KO a non-investment Alolan Raichu, which is excellent, and I'll probably have a Swords Dance set up, plus I'll be at +1 defense, and you know how that thing goes. So, interesting set indeed, unless he's Choice Scarfed, which that'll be a hell of a play, but definitely something to consider. And lastly, we have 2 more. We have Goodra. We have the Goo set coming back. This is a fun set, and this will take advantage of Trick Room as well, to some extent. It is Curse, Rest, Sleep Talk, and Dragon Tail. 252 HP, 4 attack, 252 plus Careful Nature on special defense for Goodra. The point of this set is if he doesn't bring the Altaria, then we are going to be able to Dragon Tail and whip everything in and out using our Curse set, using the rest of the Sleep Talk. And if we get this up behind a Reflect, it's over. It's not over, but it's going to be really difficult for him. He would probably need to Z-move me with like Ice Beam, plus get lucky, and plus more. This is going to be a tough Pokemon to get rid of. We just have to preserve him properly. And lastly, we have Manaloa, our Camerupt. This is another fun set. This is a 252 HP, 252 special attack, 4 defense, Quiet Nature plus speed minus speed, plus special attack minus speed, with Amnesia, Earth Power, Fire Blast, and Stealth Rock. Amnesia to live all those pesky special attacks if the Mew wants to bring Surf. If, Empoleon, Alolan Raichu also gets Surf. Keep that in mind. So, if we can do that, we can live some of those hits. I know we can live, let me see, Camerupt. Let's see. Camerupt. Did I misspell it? I probably did. Whoops. Yeah, I misspelled Manaloa. Okay. Let's say it has Surf. That would one-shot us. But we can live it 61 to 73% from a Life Orb, max special attack Raichu if we have Amnesia up. And we can kill it back with either Earth Power or Fire Blast. So it's a very powerful set if we can get into the right spot. If he doesn't have that type of investment per se, let's say the Mew is rocking Surf with no investment, it's not going to do anything to us. Even if it was max, it would have to have an item to really do a lot. So I like our chances here. Mew is going to be our biggest issue, I think. but I think we have ways to deal with it if we can maneuver around it pretty well. Unfortunately, we don't have Toxic this week, which is my only faux pas in my opinion, but I do think we have adequate ways to deal with the rest of the squad. So without further ado, let's jump right into the battle. Alright, so we are back, we are ready to go, and as you can see on the screen, I'm anticipating Infernape, Donphan, Mew, Alolan Raichu, Licky, and Empoleon. Based on what Kelly has done this season, his most used mons have been Mew, Infernape, Empoleon, Alolan Raichu, Scolipede, and Licky. I think the Scolipede has a very good shot to come, because we do have 2 fairy types, so we'll keep that in mind. But so I'll have that on tap, actually. I think it might be here instead of either the Donphan or the Licky. Whatever it may be. His team scares me, but he is 7-1, and we are 4-4. Oh, God. He didn't bring anything I expected, and I don't know how to feel. This is a very big plot twist for me. Altaria is here, which... Don't like that. The Donphan came, the Mew came. Okay. He didn't bring Alolan Raichu. I don't understand. That seems like it would be the perfect play. Maybe it was an overprediction. He brought the Gourgeist, which... Okay. And he also brought the Scolipede. So, now I feel better that we brought Reflect, because he has 5 physical mons this week. Let me write it down. Scully. Actually, you know, I'm not gonna write it down yet. Who should we lead with? I almost feel like we should lead with Slowbro. Now I'm going to lead with Coco. That's really confusing. Tauros. I guess we got to get rid of Altaria early. Mew, Gourgeist, and Donphan. Autobots. I guess that should have been expected. So, Stealth Rocks are probably going to come out early. Let's see. Coco versus this versus the Donphan. With Reflect up, still takes too much. I'm just going to U-turn. I'm going to go right... I don't want to make a bad assumption here. Donphan does get Fire Fang. And if it's the Donphan that I'm expecting, I can't go into Kartana. So I'm going to go into Slowbro. Just go straight for Earthquake. Nice. That did a lot. Down to 135. 34%. That didn't do too much, actually. That's par for the course. So it's no attack investment. I'm going to set up a trick room early. Because I don't think he's going to stay in. And if he wants to go into Scolipede, that's fine, but he's not going to. Getting the trick room up early gives us the opportunity to work with what we have a little bit better, because that gives us the chance to go into Camerupt. It gives us the chance to potentially whip around the Altaria because it hasn't Mega Evolved yet. So that's not a bad thing, actually. He probably has knockoff, and he's probably debating whether he should go for it. He just switches out. Okay. Goes into Benny, which is the Tauros. That's fine. We're going right for his Scald. Now he's in a tough spot. A very tough spot. If we burn, great. Does well, does over half. It does burn. Lucky us, he goes for the Body Slam. Must be sheer force. Okay, so Slowbro is going to help us get rid of this massive threat to our team. How many turns of Trick Room we have? I'm going to Calm Mind. That did 55. So, Tauros, let's say it's Choice Scarf. Body Slam, Burn. 23 to 28%. So 135 is 66, down to 80 is 39, so that did about 26%. Right par for the course. Okay. So I'm going to Calm Mind here. He stays in. It's probably Life Orb. Not sure what he could do to us, but Toxic. Okay. That's better. That's fine. As this set is not useful beyond just doing some big damage to things early. Unless he has Protect on Scolipede, which if he does, I'll be really upset. But Slowbro kills Tauros, and Tauros scared me a lot. Okay. So now that that's out of the way, one of his biggest threats to our team is gone, which is great. The Scolipede scares me, but I don't have too much fear in my heart knowing that the remainder of his mons just aren't that intimidating to me. He's in a really bad spot because I'm sure he expects that I have Psychic as my final move. So he doesn't want to take a Scald with Mew. He doesn't want to take a Scald with Donphan. I feel like Gourgeist would be the right play, but he goes into the Altaria. Which, I'm just going to go for a Shadow Ball here. And do as much as I can. Scald would have been not a great play. I mean, it wouldn't have been a bad play. The chance of burn would have been really nice, but... Oh, he withdrew. In comes Jolt. That's dead. It's not dead, it's mute, but it's going to take a huge amount of damage from a Shadow Ball. 50%. And the special defense drop. Citrus Berry. Okay. So, Mew took 50%. Which is possible that it is... defensive. That seems like a reasonable conclusion to draw. Gonna go for the Shadow Ball. Knowing that if we do, we'll put him into KO range with pretty much anything. And I think we can go into Kartana at that point and Leaf Blade. The Gourgeist is a bit troublesome because we only have one attack for it, and that's Psycho Cut. He just goes for a Psychic, so Mew will kill Slowbro. Okay. Could have preserved it for later, but not interested. I think I'm going to go into Coco. But we noticed that was Psychic, not Psyshock. Let's say this Mew is defensive. What would Coco's U-turn do? Only 33%. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go into Coco and I'm going to U-turn out. Depending on this damage, we'll get a feel for what exactly he is. 33 to 40.5%. Looks like he's sitting at about 75. I'd rather not take a hit yet with Coco, but at the same time, so Brave Bird actually, you know what? No, I'm saving Coco. Because Brave Bird has a lot of value to us to deal with the Gourgeist and the Scolipede. Unfortunately, we can't really touch the Altaria. Which, I'm assuming is Return, Earthquake, maybe Draco? Maybe Dragon Claw? Something of that nature. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to... he's going to withdraw. We're going to U-turn out. In comes Pumpkin. Nice. Frisks my Expert Belt. That's a great ability. And this does nothing. Wow. So that's definitely max defense. We are going right into Camerupt. Does Altaria get Surf? That would be a really interesting play on his part. It doesn't. Okay. It could be HP Water though. Remainder of his team. Stealth Rocks are important. So I'm going to predict I'm just going to go for the rocks here. He withdrew. In comes Autobots. Okay. That's a dangerous switch in. Really dangerous. Versus Camerupt. Wow. It could do so much to us. Camerupt is not that important, but I have a feeling that he has enough investment to KO us. I'm just gonna Earth Power, man. Go for the rapid spin. Play it safe. Oh, whoo! Expecting the Goodra. Lucky break. In comes Earth Power. It is not going to be enough. Not going to be enough. But that is good damage. And now we are going to go into Kartana. Earthquake comes out. Does less than half. I think I have to Sword Stance here. I don't think he wants to give this up so early. Let's look at Gourgeist. Nah, I'm just going to Leaf Blade. I'm going to play it safe. He withdrew. In comes the Gourgeist. Yeah. But the pointed stones are important. Choppleberry, that's fine. Is that a crit? No. Okay. Tapu Koko. This thing is just over. Okay, so he's saving Scolipede in the back, clearly. But what can this thing do? It could... I guess it could, Leech Seed? No, it could Will-O-Wisp. That could be devastating. I'm gonna go into Camerupt. Let's see what he goes for. Shadow Claw, maybe? Flamethrower. Ooh. Nice tech. At this point, though, I'm going for a Fire Blast. And nothing is going to enjoy taking that. Not even Altaria. Unevolved Altaria versus this is... I mean, he could have HP Water, but we're max HP. I'm not too afraid. That's a really cool tech, though. That's a good Kartana counter. I guess Mew could come in, but does Mew really want to take a Fire Blast? It looks like it's not specially defensive. So, Camerupt is a very scary Pokemon for anybody to face because this thing can hit anything hard. Altaria, before it Mega Evolves. Oh yeah, 43%. In comes Autobots. If we can hit, that would be so nice. Camerupt. Kills Donphan. That's 2 down. So now rocks are up for the remainder of the game unless Mew has Defog. In comes Jolt, which is the Mew. Okay. We're assuming it's defensive. We're assuming it has Surf. At 146, puts us at 82. Has a shot to KO. I'm going to go into Goodra. We saw Psychic already. I'm going to go into Goodra, and I'm going to start Dragon Tailing. Oh, he just roosts. Okay. That's no big deal. Let's see. Ice Beam versus Goodra. Nothing. Z Ice Beam, nothing. Dragon Tail. Goes for his own Stealth Rocks. Okay. No big deal. Nice. That's what we wanted to see. Start whittling this thing down, it'll be game over. The Stealth Rocks are a little unfortunate because now we don't have many switch-ins. I guess we could still pose the threat of defog, but nah. Gourgeist is in pretty good health. I have a feeling he's just going to go for an attack, maybe Mega Horn, Poison Jab, something. You don't want to switch out. I mean, maybe he thinks I have Flamethrower. That would be a pretty cool over calculation. He does withdraw. Okay, what comes in? Okay, here comes the Mew. And there goes the Mew. That was a crit. That's unfortunate for him. In comes the bug again. Okay. So we're whittling him down through Stealth Rocks, which is fun. Very, very fun. I never expected the Altaria, though. What comes in? Pumpkin. Okay. I'll take some Stealth Rocks damage for 500, Alex. Come on. Okay. So he does have Roost, but he has to deal with this. That's not the... I disagree with that. I disagree with that for one major reason. If you don't deal with it, you're never going to get rid of it. That's a problem. That's not the Pokemon I wanted to see. We're going into Tapu Koko. that was the last one we wanted to see. I wanted to see how much damage I could do to the Scolipede, but he's staying in. And he's going to Mega Evolve and probably go for a return. Or for a, whatchamacallit. He could go for a Dragon Dance. He was probably waiting for that opportunity. Nice golden Altaria. Actually, that's a nice prediction that I expected it to be. Oh, Hyper Voice. Oh, it's special. Ooh. That did a lot. Okay, so Tapu Koko versus Altaria. Altaria, Dragon Dance. It's not Dragon Dance. This is a special attacking one. With Hyper Voice. Okay. Wild Charge does a lot. Does it put it in KO range for Hawlucha? No, it doesn't. Actually, yes it does. Oh, it could. Okay. So let me see what does the most damage. Brave Bird. Brave Bird does the most damage. He withdrew. Okay. In comes the Pumpkin. If we take care of this thing, I think we're going to be in a really nice spot. Down goes Gourgeist. And we hold on. Huge. Huge turn right there. So now the Altaria is going to take more damage when it switches in. And I'm feeling really good. Reflect is no longer important because we found out this thing is special. It could be mixed, but the fact that it's special means that we can go into Camerupt at some point and set up a Amnesia. I mean, it probably has Earthquake too. It's probably mixed, but... Goodra is absolutely useless against Altaria. So we have to keep that in mind. Altaria, though, it's at low health. It's below half, right? It should be, on its return. Kartana versus that, not a lot. Not a lot. At +2, it could do more. But it probably has Flamethrower. So in comes Scolipede. And I'm just going to set up Reflect, because I think he's going to protect. No way that he just brought this in to die, unless it's Choice Scarfed. Somehow faster, then we know it's Scarfed. Whatever he scarfs himself into will be his downfall, because then we can go into our Camerupt and Amnesia. And then we can start Earth Powering. We don't even need to worry. Actually, no, we can go into Hawlucha instead. If he's Choice Scarfed, because that means that he'll be at +2 and will still be faster. But he has 2 more returns because of his health. He's at 26% right now. Goes for the Protect. There we go. It's now faster. We're going to Brave Bird. And then we can go into Hawlucha. We're also not going to mess around, I don't think. He'll want to get faster than us. so I think he'll probably protect again, but he gets Rock Slide. So let me see what Scolipede Rock Slide could do to us. Versus Hawlucha. Stone Edge, Rock Slide. Versus Hawlucha. Oh, that's doing nothing. Especially not with Reflect Up. Let's go for the Poison Jab. Wait, that's nothing. Okay. So Scolipede kills Coco. And in comes Snoopy. Swords Dance. Because there's no reason not to. Oh, that's game. In comes Jolt. +2 versus Mew. I think we can take it out. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Damn. Damn. That was a roll. That was an unfortunate roll. Unless he was max HP. I mean, max defense. Mew kills... whatchamacallit? Mew kills... Hawlucha. Okay. In comes... Kartana. Just gonna Leaf Blade. Down goes Mew. All right. It's coming down to the wire here. In comes this bug thing. Does live. I have to Swords Dance. He's not faster. You have to protect, right? Yeah. Scolipede can't really damage us unless it's HP Fire. Just gonna Psycho Cut. Doubles, doesn't work. Down goes Scolipede. Okay, it's Altaria versus Kartana. +2. It's gonna be close. I'm gonna go for the Psycho Cut, I think. Actually, let me see. What is a higher crit chance? Psycho Cut does how much? Increased critical hit ratio. Leaf Blade. Same. I'm gonna go for the Leaf Blade. That's game. That's the crit. And we win 3-0 over Kelly. That was a game right there. I thought we played that exceedingly well. We got a little bit lucky. But I think we played that exceedingly well. That brings us to 5-4, and that's a 3-0 victory in my book. Cortana, 3 kills. So let's write it down. Slowbro had 1, Camerupt had 1, Coco had 1. Cortana with 3. I will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. As we improve to 5-4 and create a little bit of separation in our division, which we need. We are currently 2nd place in the division, and that was a huge win against a great team. So, what could we have done differently? Well, I need to know what that Altaria set was. Because if we didn't crit there, we might have lost. It really might have come down to that, because we had nothing to hit the Altaria with from Goodra. And that would have been really bad. I mean, that would have instantly lost us the game if it was the last one standing. So that was a risky play, knowing that there was a fairy on his team, but I thought we had a pretty good situation going. Let me see what Altaria could carry. Altaria. Gets Earthquake. Gets Ice Beam. Let's see. Camerupt versus Earthquake with the Reflect up. Was the Reflect still up? Let's see. No, it couldn't have been. We set that up with Coco. We brought in Hawlucha. We set up a Sword Stance. We went down. It's 2 turns. Cortana. Yeah, no, it was down. With no Reflect, we could have. And we would have. It wouldn't have mattered. Okay. Would have been a 2-0 instead of a 3-0. Gonna see what he says. Oh. Let me see what Smart Strike would have done. It probably would have destroyed him. Yeah, it would have, but we didn't have it. So, the crit mattered, but that's Pokemon for you. 12.5% chance to crit. Leaf Blade seems to do a little bit higher than that, but that's it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. He had HP Water, by the way, on Altaria, so Camerupt would have been toast. We would have needed Amnesia up already. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Moonlight Swami, and I'll be talking to you guys next time. Peace!